Strapper, the 10 Lollipop Kid, 90 cents. 12.45 the Quinella, the trifecta, $205 even. Correct weight 8.310. The margins were ahead by 3/4 of a length. The time 2:43.8, a race record. The racing in the first at Morfordville.
Lead to the judge the first time, being taken on by Zoom Cloud and more so by Old Rush, the jumper, going up on the outside. And behind them, 3 lengths away, Fine Blade joining Highland Ranger. About 2 lengths further back, Paris France. Arctic Vision getting back out of ground early in the piece, being allowed to settle, and tracking him through came Gerald's Mate. On the side of the course, over the crossing near the 2,000 metre mark, and Cast a Glance went over that crossing about 1.25 in advance now. Of in second placing Old Russ, about 6 lengths away with a bit of speed on up front now to Zoom Cloud, who leads the second division. On its outside, Highland Ranger, 2.5 to 3 lengths away behind those Fine Blade. Another 2.5 away, Gerald's Mate, Paris France, and 4 away last of all is Arctic Vision, being ridden patiently. Along the far side with 1,600 to go, Cast a Glance is the leader and has a break of about 2 lengths over Old Russ, being settled second. A similar margin back on the inside, Zoom Cloud, but pulling against the rider. It doesn't want to settle for him. Pulling his way up around the outside, Gerald's Mate, as they slow up in front, and between that pair, with Gerald's Mate making a trio around them, was Highland Ranger. 2 lengths to Fine Blade. It's probably settled as well as anything. Paris France and Arctic Vision is now travelling nicely too. It's getting onto the bit as they work along the far side. Racing past the 1,200 metre mark, and here the leader is Cast a Glance, nursed along in front by Matthews, a half length to a neck, oh yes, about a half length anyway to Old Russ second. They've got away again as he quickens the tempo, 3 or 4 lengths to Zoom Cloud. He's going on with it now on Gerald's Mate, and up there in the middle of those is Highland Ranger. 4 or 5 lengths away behind those then came Paris France, Fine Blade, and on the bit and doing a lot of chasing, Arctic Vision starting to warm to the task as they race down the side, and racing to the 700, passing it now. Cast a Glance just the leader from Old Russ, 2.5 away to Gerald's Mate, who's pulled early. Then Zoom Cloud, Highland Ranger struggling a bit, being joined and passed by Paris France, and 3 to Arctic Vision. He's throwing everything at it, and over on the inside, Fine Blade. Before the turn, it's Cast a Glance from Old Russ, Gerald's Mate. Zoom Cloud getting going again, Highland Ranger with it. Now Arctic Vision hooking around that division with Paris France ahead of it, and back last of all, Fine Blade. In the straight, a slugging go. Gerald's Mate beat off Cast a Glance. Paris France is coming after it. Cast a Glance gets another kick on the rail. It's Paris France getting to Gerald's Mate, who's pulled earlier, and it's telling. He's gone, Gerald's Mate. Paris France went to the lead. Here's Highland Ranger coming after him, but it's Paris France in front of Highland Ranger and Gerald's Mate. Paris France wins it though. A length and a half, Highland Ranger, Gerald's Mate, Zoom Cloud, Arctic Vision, Old Russ, Fine Blade, and Cast a Glance was last.
Well, it's Paris France, the winner there in race number 1 at Morfordville, and that's Paris France and the blinkers going up to Gerald's Mate. Gerald's Mate there in the red sash armbands and the red cap. He's got to the front. Young Cunningham's pulled the whip on him, and the horse in the gold colours has quickly got his measure. And the blue with the brown sleeves is the jumper, Highland Ranger. He's 9 years of age and better known over the hurdles. He gets to second. Gerald's Mate's just behind him on the fence, battling on to third. But Paris France is going to be just a bit too strong in the run of the wire. Number 9 going to the post to win at about 1.5 lengths over Highland Ranger, and about a neck away third, Gerald's Mate in third placing, 9, 7 and 1. Bit of a problem with the pictures in the early point that did emanate out of South Australia, but that's beyond our control, and we'll certainly hope it can be rectified as the day goes on. That's the favourite at Yarra Glen, number 1. It's one trained by Miss Vander Chapel. And a contemporary out showing 90 and 70. Elusive Dream, number 2, 240 and 80. Kakaya Bang out, number 4, Sunshade, 1370, 280. Now, Crown Laces in the market here. Crown Laces by So Called, prepared by Robbie Lang, having its first start of filly. And Crown Laces 175 and 115. Fantash on 950, 315. Rose Commando 1685, 390. And number 8, Talbot Arms, is on the 1210 and 320. So we've got 7 running there at Yarra Glen, and the total pay the 1-2 betting only, with contemporary art by Art Sculptor, who has sired the first 2 winners here at Moonee Valley, and his favourite contemporary art number 1 is by Art Sculptor.
Thunder on his platform, the lights on over 1,000. Talbot Arms and the all white edgy, they're set. Line looks okay. Stand by for a start. First at Yarra Glen about to get underway. Now the light's gone off. And there's one giving trouble. It may be Crown Lace. Lights back on. All set. Looking okay. Crown Lace still getting towy. The starter's gone off his platform. Lights still on though. Crown Lace gave some trouble at the barrier. Reared, nearly got rid of the rider. Bluey Mather. And I do think it's the one giving trouble at the moment. Light still on, though, for the first. Over 1,000 metres in the all-white Talbot Arms. Favourite Contemporary Art. In the ring there has been support for Crown Lace, the second pick, and Elusive Dream is a tip also. Now the light back on. They're set and they're racing now. Contemporary Art began very quickly, jumped about 3/4 in front, in fact, from Gunshade and also Talbot Arms. Going forward now, Crown Lace on the outside to be third. 2 lengths away, Fantashi, followed by Elusive Dream, and 1.5 lengths away, Rose Commando. At the 750, Talbot Arms in the all-white goes to the lead by 3/4 to Contemporary Art. A neck back on the inside is Crown Lace, and that trio have broken away by 4 lengths to Elusive Dream, being hard-ridden, followed by Fantashi, Gunshade, and 2 lengths away, Rose Commando. Around the turn though at the 450, Talbot Arms just in front, but on the outside Crown Lace appears to be doing a little bit the better. 4 lengths away, Contemporary Art. The favourites under a lot of pressure. Elusive Dream making some ground on the turn. Back in behind them, Rose Commando, Fantashi, followed by Gunshade. 200 metres to go though, and Crown Lace got away 1.5 lengths in front. Contemporary Art on the outside is trying very hard. Elusive Dream is starting to knuckle down. It's running into third placing near the line, but first up, and Crown Lace is too good. Crown Lace draws away, scores by 4 lengths. Tight for the line of placings. Elusive Dream the outside, Contemporary Art the inside, then Gunshade. In behind them, Talbot Arms, followed by Rose Commando, and last in was Fantashi.
Now, Crown Lace number 5 is the winner. Let's have a look at Crown Lace. It's up on the outside of the leader nearing the turn. You'll watch it race erratically here. Under a fairly good hold, it veers out to the right-hand side, then comes back again and checks the horse inside it. Racing most erratically, but it's made no difference to the result because in the straight, and she races tractably now, Crown Lace. She's dashed away. Contemporary Art gets to second, and Elusive Dream out of the pack in the green and yellow black striped sleeves. You'll see it flash down the outside, a good distance away from this filly by so-called Crown Lace, which wins comfortably, but Elusive Dream on the outside will get up and contest. We'll just might roll up towards the line here and contest this photo between Contemporary Art over on the inside and Elusive Dream. Well, Elusive Dream, the way it has got home, might even get up and pinch that second prize ahead of Contemporary Art. But an easy win to Crown Lace, although going a little radically on the turn. Brenda Lass number 3, 565, 165, 4 Confused, 740 and 220. Dolcezza number 5 at 280 and 90. Number 6 Play the Music, 1160, 235. Without Reason number 7, 495, 145. Cabrera number 8 at 270 and 90. Big Odds Melody Isle on 2860, 410. Swings number 10 on 1020 and 215. Over the page to Toy Fit number 11 at 4390, 630. Grand Meld number 12, 73 10, 1090. Harbour Tide number 13, 142 30 and 2070. Waves number 14, 81 50, 1140. And Takeout number 15, Shimmers, with the Cryptic Verse being one of the good chances in the race, and the holdings close to 31,000 and just over 15,000 for the place. Now this next event in Sydney is past scheduled starting time. Cryptic Verse and the white purple star on hoop sleeves as we join our commentator for race number 2.
The event went to the Boulder Waterloo Lad, $124 even and 16.30, beating Shadow on the Wall, the other Bolter, $3.95, and China Garden, $55. And the starter about to climb his platform is doing that right now. Stand by for a start. Race 2. They stand well, and they're off and running this time, and Barandar Lass on the outside, and Kibria won the break over Play the Music. Without Reason got away quickly. Over on the inside of Swing showing speed. Cryptic Verse is being ridden along in the early stages. He's not picking up the bit at the moment. Confused and Jewel of Light on the outside from Grand Meld. Over on the inside is Melody Isle, and they were followed by Harbour Light. Grand Meld got a check. Well back is Toy Fit, and on its outside is Waves. Near the bend, however, and on the inside, Swings Hazard by a half on Play the Music. 2 lengths away Without Reason. Barandar Lass is moving up hard on the outside, followed by Jewel of Light, Kibria. Play the Music, drop back. Dolcezza is dropped back a shade on the inside as Cryptic Verse goes around it with a good run from Grand Meld. On top of the rise, many chances. Jewel of Light moved up to grab Swings. Barandar Lass struggling. Cryptic Verse under the whip along with Confuser battling on. They were followed by Kibria the inside the 200. Reaching the lead, Jewel of Light from Swings and running on Kibria with Cryptic Verse the outside. Jewel of Light in front, coming again. Swings, Jewel of Light and Swings together. Kibria between them, grabbing the pair. Kibria doing the better, and Kibria's got up. Kibria got up to nail them on the line. Kibria by a long head over on the inside. Swings, I'd say, and a nose away, Jewel of Light. A neck off on the outside, Cryptic Verse, followed by Toy Fit, Barandar Lass and Dolcezza. Harbour Light the next home from Grand Mill. Play it with play music. Next in is Waves from Confuse, which cut up, and at the tail was Melody Isle.
Well, there's Kibria. Kibria pokes through and gets a narrow opening after in the red with the white cap there is Jewel of Light going up to tackle this leader. And Kibria, with Bruce Compton aboard, white, red diamond striped sleeves and the red cap, is back about third and is being hard ridden at this point, but it's Jewel of Light about to collar this leader, and then Kibria really knuckles down there between the two leaders now. Compton rides hard. The whip in the left hand there is the case quite often in Sydney, and Kibria pokes through right in the shadows of the post to get up and gain the day. Kibria getting through there on the line to win. Jewel of Light will get second in the red with the white cap, and in third placing the one out wide here. Let's have a look and see what that is. Probably Swings number 10 is there, and Jewel of Light will get second, as I mentioned, number 2, probably ahead of the one on the fence. So it'll be fairly clear cut, I'd say, that 8 will be the winner ahead of number 2, but it's awfully tight for the minor placings. There's a nice ground shot. Jewel of Light just the leader on the outside, with Kibria, Compton throwing everything at this filly by Sovereign Edition, poking through at the right time and getting through to get the money. Cryptic Verse number 1 is the horse furthest out. It'll figure in the photo with the horse over on the fence, which is Swings. So it should be 8, 2 and possibly Swings or Cryptic Verse. You're watching Racing Live from Moonee Valley. She's $3.35 and $1. Numbered 7 Highland Ranger, $2.25, and 1 Gerald's Mate the favourite, $60. 9.71 the placings. Quinella $48.35 and the trifecta $354.55 at Yarra Glen. And in the opening event, 5-1-2, Crown Lace $135 and $90. 1 Contemporary Art $65. Elusive Dream just failed in the photo to gain second prize. No third dividend there for 5-1-2. The numbers. Your Quinella dividend was $1.35 and a trifecta of $9.85. Right, there are 3 races down here at Moonee Valley. I hope you're finding a winner. Makes the day right, doesn't it? Let's go down to the mounting. Yep. Kibria, number 8, $2.95 and $95. 2 Jewel of Light, $1, and third 10 Swings, $2.35. The numbers 8, 2, 10 at Randwick, race 2. A Quinella of $19.90 and a trifecta of $478.20. Now the fillies are getting ready for the second Governor Phillip handicap. Clark of the course there with number 10. Yellow High by Yellow High Native going in. Here's Celsi Lass coming forward, second at Caulfield back in October. Fashion Fun, one prepared by Colin Hayes. Another filly by Art Sculptor there in the blue with a gold cap, having a first race start. Pila Star is the favourite. She flew into her win here on the 4th of January. At the moment, Michael Clark has ridden the first 2 winners, both by Art Sculptor. Colton filly brings this filly in Fashion Fun. And we wait on this. Donna Louise in the green and white with a red cap. It did trial well at Sandown, Donna Louise. I thought number 6, it's pretty good odds. It's by Tattenham, but quite speedy at the trials. And the line is taking pretty good shape with Pila Star, the favourite, $1.55 and $75. Pretty Plume, $1.90 and $85. It hasn't had a run for a while. 4 Carenet missed the start at Sandown last start, $2.80. $4.40 for Com Royale. And a $7.50 for number 9, which is Touching by Luskin Star. And Carenet coming towards the line now. Voodoo Show over on the inside ready. Pretty Plume and barrier number 2. Com Royale drawn out there. And the fillies are locked away. 13 to run. Ready to go now. Set. Favourite towards the centre, Palo Star. The light flashing, they're racing. She bounded away towards the centre gate. Palo Star, she came out running. Donna Louise began fast, but Palo Star and Donna Louise will get the lead from Celsi Lassen, driving up Fashion Fun. With behind them, Pretty Plume, ease behind them with Carenet, who jumped away well. Fashion Fun went through to lead a half-length Palo Star. Donna Louise third, 3 deep around Carenet. Over on the inside, Pretty Plume. Com Royale around the outside of Celsi Lass from Rosie 8, Cardiff Princess. Then on the outside, Yellow High. Voodoo Show's got right back in company with touching, and second last on the outside, Mystic Magic. It's Fashion Fun about a head in front of Pello Star, going up to tackle at 3.50 out. A length and a half, Carenet trying to get clear. Donna Louise the outside of it, 2 to Com Royale. A long gap, Pretty Plume struggling from Salsi Lass. Fashion Fun, Pello Star together on the turn. Fashion Fun on the inside, a neck in front of Pello Star. They settle down to fight it out, and Fashion Fun's got 3/4 of a length in front. It looks like a treble coming up for the Hay stable. She's raced away, Fashion Fun. She's home. She'll come away and win it by 2 or 3 lengths, Pello Star. A length and a half away, third is Carenet. Then on the outside, Com Royale. Mystic Magic ran on from Donna Louise, Pretty Plume. Then Roseate, followed by Voodoo Show. A good gap then to Salsi Lass. Then Touching, followed by Yellow High, and tailed off is Cardiff Princess. Well, there's 3 wins for the Stallion Art Sculptor, with the filly, Fashion Fun, number 7, racing straight into the lead with Pello Star, and a winning treble for trainer Colin Hayes from Angaston in South Australia, and Michael Clark with Fashion Fun dashing right away in 59.4 and winning easily. Second placing going to Pello Star. Number 2 had every chance but couldn't match it with number 7. And number 4 is third, Carenet, ridden by M. Barlow. Fashion Fun has made it 3 wins in the first 4 races here at Moonee Valley for Art Sculptor, the English horse based at the magnificent complex at Lindsay Park in South Australia, and she raced beautifully to wheel for home and kick away from Pello Star and Carenet. Michael Clark in the blue with the gold cap wielding the whip at this chestnut filly, Fashion Fun, and she's gone home for an easy win over Pello Star and Carenet in third placing. And the time, 59.4, puts them 3/10 inside the race record here at the Valley, which is 59.7. And of course, in the first event, they created that race record with 59.6, taking a 10th off the record there. So a new record, a race record recorded by Garland of Roses. And then 59.4 by the stablemate here, Fashion Fun. And a marvellous effort by the Stallion Art Sculptor out of Lindsay Park in South Australia. 3 wins out of the first 4 races, 3 wins in the 2-year-old heats today, the colts and the fillies. 3 wins for Colin Hayes, who at the moment is not on the real healthy side. He's feeling a little bit off colour, apparently, Colin, over there at Lindsay Park in South Australia. And Michael Clark, 3 wins for the program too. 7, 2 and 4, 7, 2, 4 after the 4th event here at Moonee Valley. And 20, Bronski number 2, 22.80 and 4.90. Moringa number 3 at $64 and $12.25. 4 Floored racing in blinkers today on $5.25, $1.40. 5 Granite and $4.90 and $1.50. 6 is well briefed at $38.40 and $5.80. 7 Only Fair on the Totalisator in South Australia is on $43 and $6.10. 8 Sovereign Magic, $30.75 and $6.85. Bray Girl number 9 on the Totalisator, $26.85 and $4.90. 10 is Muskie at $7.85, $1.45. 11 Snow Wonder, $1.55 and $80. This is the one that Ron Paps gave a good chance to, a filly by Adran, number 11. Snow Wonder, $1.55 and $80 on the tote. Baron Kingsky, number 12 at $5.35, $1.80. 13 Cast Pearls is out, 14 At Dusk at $4.20 and $1.20. Marginelli Mine at $31.60 and $5.45, and Touch Your Hut, number 16 at $8.25 and $2.30, and that's the tote call for the next event, race number 2. The Victorian filly here is Bio Reports. So 7, 2 and 4, the winner number 7, Fashion Fun, $14.40 and $3.20. Number 2, Pello Star, weakened on the home turn, 70, and 4, Carenet, 85 cents. $19.95 for the Quinella. Trifecta, $292.90, and it's 7, 2 and 4. They're the interim tote dividends on the 4th event here at Moonee Valley. You're watching Racing Live with all the events coming from Moonee Valley, William Reid Stakes Day, from Randwick, Morfordville and from Yarra Glen. Next event here at 20 past 2. We'll take this break, 7-2-4 on race number 4 at Moonee Valley. Which is all the rage for the race. Number 2, Saints Mission, 95 and 50. Number 3 is Scratching. Dashing Galea, number 4 at $12.70 and $2.20. Number 5, Armour and Lace, $12.05, $1.90. Darwin City, number 6 at $11.90 and $2.25. Future Cast, $19.60, $3.60. Gypsy Be Quick at good odds, $26.20 and $3.70. Holly Do, number 9 on $6.60, $1.65. Jacques Lizani at $74 and $9.55. Katie Cool, number 11 on $2.30 and $80 only. Trained by Rob McGuinness, second at Mornington last start. Charday, number 12 at $44 and $6. Silver Folly in the betting there. The mare at Caulfield, she's trained by Colin Little, 4:30 and 160, and Sterling Occasion number 14, 7.75 and $1.80. But Saints Mission number 2, the 3-year-old, having its 7th start today, has recorded 3 seconds before and trying to break its maiden status this afternoon. Now, they're not quite ready in Adelaide. A big field to be placed in. The extra double approximates are available now for Moonee Valley, with the first leg winner being number 8, Bernaretti. And Bernaretti, if you've coupled that into number 1, Kiwi Slave here for the 5th event, it's paying $55.15. Number 2, Astralin, $72.55. Number 3, The Vagrant, $42.60. Number 4, On Stage, $70.30. Further down to number 5, A Scratching, 6, Lakeworth, $55.20. 7 is out, number 8, which is Hoodoo Joe at $144.70. Take out number 9 and number 10 in the extra double here at the Valley. Number 10, Reflective, $188.40. Favourite way, The Vagrant, $42.60. That's coupled with number 8, Bernaretti. Now in Adelaide, number 4, Flawed, I believe, is the late scratching there. Yes, number 4, Flawed, which was in the betting. Number 4, Flawed, has been taken out at the starting gates, so we've got 14 to run in South Australia, and they're getting into the stalls now. So 4, Flawed, and number 13, Cast Pearls, are the 2 scratchings out of race number 2.
Or is he just tightening the girth? Now, by all reports, is out. The back of the stalls unsaddled, and another late scratching. By all reports, you'll note, will come out. We haven't been advised officially, but it's there and unsaddled, and they'll go without it by the look of things. So minor sensations here. Very big backing for By All Reports, but it won't run, and neither will Flawed. I'm pretty certain it twisted itself around in the stalls, By All Reports, so you'd be happy to be getting your money back. A good move by stewards and the veterinary surgeon here. No harm taken, no risks taken, especially so. Well, there's the official announcement, and the crowd give a Bronx cheer. But I tell you what, if they're on it, they'd be happy to be getting their money back, because I'm certain this has turned itself around in the gates. They're all set to go, and at last they're off and running. Well, missing the start, Bray Girl, and Well Briefed, and Slow Out Muska, and also, for that matter, Marginally Mine, Best away out wide on the track, Baron Kinski. Touch Your Heart is driving through towards the inside, and with them too is Granite. Also prominent is Snow Wonder and Bronski, followed by At Dusk and then Only Fair. Right around the outside as Marginally Mine seem to get a slight check there, making good ground. Sovereign Magic, Baron Kinski between runners, rather moving up ahead of that horse as I speak. Coming down the side now is More Ranger. They were followed further back by Bray Girl. Marginally Mine and Muska are well back, making a bit of headway through the pack now, Well Briefed. As they come to the turn into the straight, it's Touch Your Heart, the leader. In second placing, Snow Wonder, Baron Kinski. Right around the outside, Bronski, and even deeper on the turn, Sovereign Magic. Further back behind those then came Granite. It's looking to get through, and so is At Dusk, and they were followed out very, very wide by Bray Girl, making a bit of ground. Only Fair, Well Briefed, Bronski's gone. Then further back in the field behind those, Marginally Mine, More Ranger and Muska. Inside the 200, Granite, Touch Your Heart and Snow Wonder. They're a line of 3 followed on the outside, 1 coming at them, Bray Girl. On the inside, it's Granite in front. Bray Girl is making a heap of ground on it, but Granite took the shortcut for home and got home. A length and 3/4 to Bray Girl, Touch Your Heart, Snow Wonder, At Dusk. Marginally Mine followed further back then.
Way in race 2 at Yarra Glen. Here's Brian.
In behind them, Jackie Lasand, followed by Future Cast. The rider there of 1, Silver Folly, has lost his cap. That's nice. The favourites out the back. They're going forward now on the outside, and Gypsy Be Quick drops out to the tail. Settling down to the stride along the back of the 11.50. Darwin City in front by 3/4 to Sade. Saints Mission now gets up on the fence, and going forward around the outside now is Silver Folly. A length and a half away, Katie Cool, followed by Sterling Occasion. In behind them, Future Cast, followed by Katie Cool, Jackie Lasand. Hollydo well back, followed by Dashing Galea. In behind them came Gypsy Be Quick, the stablemate of Silver Folly, who's racing to second, and a length and a half away, Armour Lace. Down the side at the 650, nearly a line of 3. Darwin City being joined by Silver Folly the outside, followed by Future Cast out 3 wide, not going well. Saints Mission, the favourites, at a great run 4th. In behind them came Sterling Occasion to 5th and making ground, followed by Jackie Lasand. Well back as Gypsy Be Quick, followed by Hollydo. Back in behind them, Katie Cool from Dashing Galea Leader, Armour Lace and Sade. Around the turn, though, at the 250. The favourites now out in the clear. Saints Mission, if good enough. Darwin City just in front of Silver Folly. Saints Mission on the outside, now starting to bridge the gap at the 150. Darwin City a half in front. Saints Mission on the outside is now picking up Silver Folly and Darwin City. He's going home a little bit too well. Saints Mission, he's grabbing them in the shadows of the post, and he's too good. Saints Mission wins by a half length. 2 Silver Folly, and a half away third was Darwin City. Sterling Occasion close up with Future Cast and Hollydew. In behind them came Katie Cool, followed by Dashing Galea. Then Gypsy Be Quick, followed by Jackie Lasan. Second last, Armour and Lace, and last in was Sade.
Well, this is the favourite here, pulled to the outside in the yellow cap, Saints Mission. Comes out 3 deep. At the moment, Darwin City on the fence being tackled by Silver Folly, who's almost on terms, but now he knuckles down to the task on the outside, Saints Mission. Started pretty short, and he moves up quickly to grab Silver Folly, and over on the rail, Darwin City, and he gets up on the line to win, about 3/4 of a length from the run of the post. Silver Folly second, and third over on the inside, Darwin City. 2, 13 and 6, and the favourite, Saints Mission, home. On the second event at Yarra Glen, it was showing about 90 when they jumped away. Now in Adelaide, Granite has won over there, number 5, and by gee, it's going to be a big day for Colin Hayes. It's a twig moss gelding over there. Granite got up on the rail. It's made it 4 wins for CS Hayes to drive home on the inside. Jim Courtney, the rider, and home it's gone Granite to score quite comfortably in the run to the post. Next event in Sydney, here's not too far away. In fact, it's only about a minute and a half away. Let's check the tote. Ideal time, number 1, 185 and 70. Adatari, number 2, at 12:32.40. Number 3 is Bombala Gleam at 9:20, 2:35. Honourable Duke, number 4, 10 and 2.95. Mr Sound, number 5, a New Zealand bred horse, 1 start in Australia, 185, 115. Sea Swell, number 6, $5 and 1.25. The American, number 7, at $2.95, $1.05. 8 Old Feeling, showing on the tote, 31.50, 6.40. Kentaro, 32.05, 6.95, number 9. Cavalry Charge, number 10 at 55.50 and 8.55. Number 11 is Evangelum, 43.60, 7.20. Hater Cheap Prince, number 12 at 3.85, 1.15. Renard, number 13, 24.20. And on the place tote is 3.55, and Turf Fever, number 14, on the tote, 11.30 and $2.85. Mr Sound, one of the popular runners, trained by Paul Sutherland and ridden by Bruce Compton.
At 276, Australia need 277. That's a big total. Jeff Crow and McSweeney were the not-ad batsmen. In the 50 overs, 276.
Now, the third event on the program here, and they're moving into line. The ones we're waiting on are Turf Fever and Evangelum to come forward. 2 races have gone by the board. Both provided rather exciting finishes. A short head victory in race number 2 to number 8 Kibria, 2:10 and 85. A long head away, Jewel of Flight, 1:30. And Swings, I should say short head to Jewel of Light, a long head to Swings, and it paid $2.95. And the Tab Quinella there was $10.15. The opening event on the card, Waterloo Lad the Bolter, led for the latter 1,200 metres of the race to score by a short head from Shadow on the Wall, and China Garden was a long head away in third position. Now, here on the third event on the card, there's one playing up behind the line. I think it could be Evangelum. At the moment, Sea Swell is kept on the move as they're trying to get Evangelum in. Renard stands up nicely towards the inside, and Cantaro stands up well enough, but Evangelum is the one playing up. Did have a call this morning off air in relation to a gentleman who was wanting to know about Kingston Town and the fact that there had not been a lot of publicity given to Kingston Town, and whether he was going to return to the racing scene or whatever. And I chased the information for you, sir, and the mere fact is that Kingston Town on, I think, around February the 8th, will be making an exhibition gallop at the Burrawa Picnics. At the Burrawa Picnics, Kingston Town is making an exhibition gallop. So at the moment, he's, if we can coin the phrase, an exhibitionist. So as I suggested to the man on the phone, half say yes, we want to race him, and the other half of the connection say no, and nothing much else has changed, but he'll be making an exhibition gallop at the Burrawa Picnics. So that's the story. That's as much as I can give you. Now, at the moment, Evangelum is playing up very badly here behind the line. I do believe, however, they've got it in because the hoop's gone.